Hey Groovy Yogis, my name is Lisa. Welcome to my first weekly video. What can you do while you're waiting for park yoga, beach yoga on the weekends? You can do this video as many times as you want during the week. You can access it on groovylotus.com and also on my YouTube page, Groovy Lotus Yoga. Let's get started. Let's start this practice, which I'm calling Spring Blossom, with your heels together, but your feet are out, almost like one of those ballet positions. And just begin to center yourself. Begin to turn your attention to your breath and just feel your body where it is. Come to a nice, present place. Your fingers are gently pointing to the earth. And your feet are activated. Lift your toes and spread them and place them down. And your legs are activated. Your hips are neutral. And let's begin to just, as we're inhaling and exhaling, sway your body like you were a tree. And sway your body left and right and forward and back, just gently and with small movements. Waking your legs up, continuing the inhaling. Like a tree, flexible and bending, but not going to be tipped over. And then add your knees. And just do any type of motion that feels good. Rotate your hips. Inhale as you rotate your hips toward the front body. Exhale as you rotate them back. Then switch it. And then let's just take our arms and add them into the mix. And just begin to move your body. This is great for early in the day, getting out the kinks. It's good for if you've been sitting after work. And then begin, if your shoulder mobility is allowing for that today, do some swimming motions. Yeah, just feel free to open to the side, bending your knees. And then some twisting motions. Inhaling and exhaling. Bending your knees. Bringing your twisting arms toward the top. Maybe tapping your back. And then bringing it down towards your hips and your thighs. And then coming to stillness. And inhaling your arms up. Let your left hand come down and take your right hand and wrap it around to your left temple. And just inhale. And then exhale, gently tilt your head to the right. Let your left arm come out. Play with the feeling. Breathing normally. Play with that feeling of openness on the left side. And then gently inhale your arms up. Exhale, right arm comes down. Left arm wraps around to the right temple. And gently play with that side. And this is my trouble side, my right side. So I'm going to invite you not to think of it as a trouble side, but a side that needs some love. And when you're done, just bring your feet to parallel. And then inhale and exhale. Come to like a little squat with your hands on your knees. Your heart is out. I'll turn so you can see. And begin, inhale your heart out like a little semi-squat cow. Exhale, to cat. And we'll continue to do that for a few. Really using your spine, trying to keep your shoulders away from your ears. Turning around. You're just finishing up a few of these. Then bring your legs a little wider. Inhale. And then exhale. Take your left shoulder toward your right side. And inhale again up. Exhale opposite. And do that for a few. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up, lengthen, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. And just do that for a few. And spread your legs a little wider and begin to just take this natural motion that we started and extending it now to the legs. Breathing in deeply. Yeah. And then maybe turning to the side now and coming down and then walking it to the other side, coming down. And just really doing this according to how your body feels. Maybe you pivot toward the front and then come to the side, come down and then pivot toward the back. And you're being really careful, breathing. And then you're gonna tiptoe your feet forward and just let yourself hang, dangle. Let your neck be long. Continue this. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. Let your knees bend if necessary to get your pelvis up. You want this to be like a little inversion. Let your neck relax. And then roll yourself up. Okay, cool. So next is some alternate knee balances. So stand with your feet shoulder width apart and just begin to lift and put your foot down and lift and put your foot down. Now we'll just do that a few times. And then take that right foot, put the weight on the left foot, put your hands on your hips, take that right foot and toe tap it in front of you. And then inhale, lift the toe. See if you can tap it to the side. It's like a little ballet Pilates. Tap it to the back, to the side, all the way to the front, and then come up with the knee. Straighten, bend, tap, 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 tap. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale. So really it's every movement, alternating the breath. Yeah, one more time for 3 times. And that leg is feeling good. And bringing it up, extend, up. Now, bring it back, don't bring it down, tilting forward, taking it all the way forward on the exhale, and see if you can come into airplane or warrior 3. Hands can be out on the hips or forward. Inhale, bring that knee all the way forward, and let's do that on the next side. So maybe you want to just go back to some swaying. And come nice and still. And use the weight on your right foot, tiptoeing your left foot forward. Inhale to 90 degrees, extend. Inhale, tap, out to the left, breathing normally to the back, to the side, to the front, up, extend, and just breathe normally. Using your core, trying to keep your pelvis as neutral as you can. We'll do it one more time. Don't forget to breathe. Yeah. Excellent. On to the next part. Next sequence, let's stand on our mat and let's come to having our feet a little less than hip width apart and bringing our hips into neutral. A slight bend, micro bend to the knees. Lift your toes, spread them, let them come down. Roll your shoulders up, around, and back. Let your fingers point south. Inhale your arms out, out, out. Fill your lungs and up. Stay here. Exhale, arc beautifully to the right. Feel that nice side stretch on the left. Inhale, lengthen. Try to lengthen from your body, not your shoulders. And then exhale to the left. And inhale, we're going to be adding on after this next time. Let's do this again. Arcing to the right. Inhale, arcing, to the left. Adding on. Inhale, as we arc to the right, let your left foot come out. Inhale, everything comes back in line. Exhale, arcing to the left. Right foot comes out. Inhale, come up. Exhale, continuing. We're going to add on after this next one. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, let your arm rotate and open your body up when it comes. And then everything on the next inhale comes to line. Exhale to the left. Rotate that arm. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more on each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive forward, come out. Let the spine be long. Let it turn around. You stay where you are. Forward fold, beautiful. Move your body around. Bend your knees, reverse swan dive, come all the way up. Give yourself a little back bend on the top. And then exhale your hands right into the center. Take your feet a little bit wider than hip width. Turn your toes out. Inhale your arms up. And then down to cactus. And I'm going to bring my feet a little wider. We're going to do some goddess. So inhale, bring your chest out, maybe a slight back bend. Exhale, dip. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, dip. Keep that going. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, dip. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, dip. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, dip. Excellent. Now inhale, lengthen, and exhale, dip, and bring your knees and your elbows to meet. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, dip. Keep going like that. I just want to make sure we are recording here. Looking good. So you're going to just do that one more time. Now we're going to have another little surprise. Inhale, lengthen. Now put your weight on your right foot. Exhale, crunch left to left. And then inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, down. Inhale, lengthen. Weight on the right, crunch left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, down. Inhale, lengthen. Weight on the left, crunch right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, down. Couple more. Inhale, lengthen. Weight on the right, crunch left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, down. Inhale, lengthen. Weight on the left, crunch right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, down. One more switch. We're going to alternate. Cross over the body. Inhale, lengthen. Left knee to right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, down. Whatever side you do is fine. Inhale, lengthen. Twist. Inhale, lengthen. Squat. 2 more times on each side. See if you can touch those elbows to knees. Yeah, 1 more time on each side. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, forward fold. I'm going to turn around. You stay where you are. And then just sway your body. Take your right hand, inhale it up, and then exhale, cross it over and grab your left shin. You can use your hand on the floor for balance, but just feel a nice stretch there. Let go, sway some more. Come to a little stillness. Inhale your left arm up. Exhale, twist over and get a nice opening there. Ah, yeah. Then take your hands, tent the floor, and start giving yourself some opening inner thigh stretches. To each side, walk it over, nice and gentle. When you're on each side, you give a little exhale. Maybe you stay here for another breath. Ah, yes. Looking good. Are you staying with me? Beautiful. Next time around, we're going to pivot. Not yet. Inhale. Exhale, turn. Your back toes they're turned under, and now you're in a front lunge. Inhale, pivot, turn all the way. Pivot again. Exhale. Back of the mat lunge. Inhale, pivot, turn all the way. Exhale, front lunge, do it again. Inhale. Pivot, exhale. Inhale, come to center. Tiptoe your feet just so that you have a good steady base. Exhale, let your neck go. Take your hands, inhale them in back, intertwine the fingers. Inhale, open, open, open. See if you can fold forward. On the exhale, see if you can bring your arms forward and just play with this for a little bit. Inhaling and exhaling, letting your arms get a nice stretch. And then exhale, let it all go. Bring your hands to the mat, tiptoe your feet together. Inhale, and then just roll up. Ah, yes. All right, so on to our next segment. Let's go ahead and take Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. So what you want to do is bring your legs pretty wide, about a leg length, and let your right toes fan outward. Pretty much, right 90 degrees, and let your left ankle come outward also. Now your body tends to shift to the right, so you want to just bring it right into the center. And you can sort of, if you bring your arms up, you can sort of feel how that feels. And then bring your arms out to T, keeping your body facing forward. Take a deep inhale. Look to the right. Exhale, come down to a 90-degree angle on your right knee if it's available to you. Otherwise, come down to where you're comfortable, right to your moment of, oh, I feel that this is where I should be. Let's take 5 deep breaths here. Inhale deeply, exhale deeply. Let your shoulders stay low. Relax your jaw. That's 2 breaths. Keep that knee in line, facing north. That's 3 breaths. Don't let it flop. Reorganize your torso, facing front. That's 4 breaths. Extend those arms out. That's 5 breaths. Awesome. From here, inhale your arms up. Keep your right leg bent. Then exhale them forward. Inhale them up. Exhale them forward and down. Inhale them up. Exhale them to T, around, down, up in the front, around, and stop. From here, take your left arm, inhale, exhale, rotate, and open up your arm. Let your gaze follow your arm, working on balance. Oops, bring that knee down. See how that knee slips up? Now, from here, straighten your leg, parallel both feet. Inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Let's give that lower back a release. Feels good. Do some movements, whatever you want to do. Then roll up. And take warrior 2 on your left side. So your left toes will be pointed outward, your left heel outward, and then bring your body to face center. Inhale your arms forward and up. You could really feel. Now I have kind of I'm going to go a little wider on my stance. There we go. And I'm going to bring my arms out to T. Look to the left. Inhale deeply. Keeping my shoulders away from my ears, I'm going to exhale. Keeping the knee from wobbling. Take 5 breaths. Inhale deeply. Extend your arms out, opening your back. 2nd breath. Hold your torso nice and upright. Make that pelvis be neutral. 3rd breath. Feel that warrior energy. Lift your toes. 4. 5. Inhale your right arm down, around, and up. Keeping that left leg bent. Inhale your arms up, straighten your left knee, parallel your legs. Exhale, forward fold, grasp your fingers interlocking in back and opening up your entire back. With every exhale, letting your hands come forward. And then inhale, roll up, get your hands to your waist for a little help, and come right up. And just shaking your legs out. And then come back and take triangle. So let's take our right toes and point them outward again. Hands up. This time our right leg will stay straight. And then look over to the right, and without moving your lower body, just your upper body, pivot to the right on your inhale. Then on your exhale, simply drop your arm down, and you're in triangle. From here, look at your left hand, your top arm, and rotate your arm, And as you do, let your body go with it. So it's going to be opening and closing. So at the top, your body's opening, and then at the bottom, your body's kind of crunching over. Inhale. Keeping the bottom arm and leg nice and tight. And then coming up, parallel your feet. Take triangle on the left. Let your left toes come out 90 degrees. Bring that body back to the center. Inhale. And then just pivot your upper body. And then exhale. Just let that left arm slide down to wherever. Right arm comes up. Everything is nice and straight. Make sure that torso isn't sinking. And then play with that front arm. You can bend forward and then rotate it open. Inhale. Exhale. Holding on to balance. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then come on up. Parallel your feet. And then just tiptoe them forward. And then do a sun breath. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll up. Excellent. And we're getting ready for our next awesome. So let's take a lunge. So you're going to go to the short end of your mat and looking forward, putting the weight on your right foot, step your left foot back into a lunge. So, you'll get your balance. For some, your heel can come all the way back. For others, that won't be available. This front leg should be in about a 90 degree, and then raise your arms. And then inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward again. Inhale, lengthen, nice and tall. Exhale, dip your back knee, keeping your pelvis straight and bringing yourself up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, keep that length, but dip that back knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tip forward so weight goes on the right foot and come into warrior three. Breathing normally. Inhale here. Exhale, step back to lunge. Hands up. Exhale, warrior three. And we're going to add on now. Inhale, step back to the lunge. Exhale, warrior three. Now inhale, eagle. So inhale, stand up, wrap your left foot around your right and your right arm under, your left arm, under your right, and you're an eagle. Take a breath here. Inhale, exhale to warrior three. And back to the lunge. Inhale. And step forward. Shake it out. And I'm going to do this next foot on this side. So we're going to put the weight on our, and I'm going to even tilt myself a little bit. Put the weight on our left foot. Inhale. And step that right leg back. Pelvis is neutral, arms are up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come forward into humble warrior. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, dip that right knee back. down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, dip the back knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come forward to warrior three on that left leg. Coming forward, looking down. It's all in the balance, hugging your legs and your abs. And then exhale, come down into the lunge. Arms come up, bending that left leg. Inhale. Exhale to warrior three, tipping. Trying to be graceful. Smiling, having fun, activating that back leg. Down for the lunge. Now let's add the eagle. Inhale. Exhale to warrior three. And inhale, wrapping your right leg around your left and your right arm under your left. A few breaths here. Yes. Next exhale. Whoops. Next exhale, come out of it, warrior three. Exhale. Inhale here. Exhale down to the lunge, all the way up. And then bring that back leg to the front. Woo, shake that out. Awesome. So let's just inhale, come to a sun breath. And we'll get to down dog. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, come down to a plank. Make sure when you're in plank, your butt's not up here. You look like a board and your elbows are turned in, like an external rotation of your arms. Inhale. Exhale, bring your body back diagonally and you're in a beautiful down dog. Pedal your feet and spread your fingers and push back diagonally, relaxing your neck and your shoulders. Inhale your left foot forward to right about in back of your left hand. You know, a little out and back. And just play with that. Inhale your left arm up. Exhale that left arm down. And then bring that leg back to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, down dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale your right foot forward. Sort of in back of your right hand, a little out. And just give it a little low lunge, a little runner's lunge. And on your next exhale, bring it back. And then back to down dog. Forward to plank. You bring your knees down. And just come forward. Let your heart come between your shoulders. Your toes are tucked under. Be careful of your lower back. Look up. And if you can, bring your knees up and you're in upward dog. Using your abdominals, exhale to down dog. And then come down to your knees, wide leg. Your feet are together. Walking your buttock back to your heels. Extending your upper body. And melting on the next exhale down. And staying in child's pose for 5 breaths. You can extend your arms for a beautiful stretch. You can take your arms in back. You can hold your elbows. Lots of ways that you can practice. After your 5th breath, you can walk your body up. Bring your knees together and come up high. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And take your left arm and bring it back and see if you can sort of find your heel. And then come up again. Inhale it. Exhale, see if you can find your right heel with your right arm. Inhale up again. Exhale back. So just keep doing that. And then when you do your left arm to your heel, keep it there. Hold on to it, look up, and see if you can rotate your other right arm to the other heel. Now, if this is not available to you, then just stay with the one, or hold on and keep your back, your heart out. Then inhale one of the arms up and come on up. And then just come back down, and we're going to just give our little lower back some love here. So come into child's pose. And stay here for 5 breaths. All right. And we've made it to the mat for our seated segment. So let's go ahead and bring our feet out wide as they can go. And you might want to put something in back of your buttocks to raise them if you're feeling like you can't sit up with your heart coming out. But if you're okay and your knees can be bent, let's take a nice deep breath in. Inhale our arms up. And exhale, tilt to the side and see what you can hold on to. So my right hand has my right ankle, maybe it's your shin. Inhale your left arm up, and exhale, arc it over and get a nice side stretch. Inhale again and exhale. Really activate that left foot, working hard to keep it where it is. If you're getting a cramp in it, you can just move it over a little bit. And rounding. Inhale, arms up, and let's do it to the other side. Exhale, arcing over to the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, opening up the right side body. Activate both feet, keeping them flexed. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, arc. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring your arms out and up. Bend your feet, bring them together. Hold on to the outside of your feet with your thumbs on the inside by the arch. Inhale, sit up, bring your heart out through your shoulders, elbows come out. Exhale, gently forward fold. Now, you can have your feet in more if you're flexible, or out more if you're feeling like it's a little too sharp, the pain, or the feeling in your inner thigh. Never let there be pain. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold, and your elbows are going to help your legs down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Stay here for a full breath, letting gravity bring you down. Inhale, roll up, and just come to a nice V with your hands in back of your knees. Your feet are flexed, and your heart is out, and your back is as straight as it's going to be. Looking forward, keeping a long neck, relaxing your jaw, but keeping your heart out. See if you can tip back and balance, keeping your heart. You don't want to hunch over. So do a nice balance, keep your feet flexed, and see if you can take both of your one at a time, hands out of the back of your knees. See if you can play with that. Imagine if you had a nice yoga ball in your hands, and inhale, and exhale. See if you can play with the ball on either side of your knees. Breathe, use that ujjayi breath. And then come back to your V. And then see if you can extend one leg and then bring it forward and extend it. So you're holding on to the other leg while you extend your right leg. You're holding on to your left. Now let's hold on to the right and extend the left. Keeping the heart out, working a lot of different muscles in our lungs. And then come back up to our little home base. And exhale, see if we can just lower ourselves down. And then bring your knees to a 90-degree angle. And then hug your knees in and roll side to side. And then take your right leg and cross it over your left. Have your arms out in cactus on the floor. Inhale. And then exhale, cross your legs over to the left. And take a nice breath here. Look to the right. Just relax it all out. Feel how good that feels to do a nice stretch. Doing a stretch a little differently this time. Inhale, bring your knees to 90. Unwrap them and then re-wrap them the opposite way. Take another inhale. And then exhale, bring them forward. And look to the left and just feel that beautiful twist, the opening. Feels great. Creating spaciousness in our lungs, breathing deeply. And inhale, bring your knees back up, unravel them, and then take your peace fingers and wrap them around your big toe. And inhale and straighten your legs out and bring them out as much as you can in a big V. And, roll side to side a little bit, but your idea is really to stretch and open and use the strength of your arms. Then bring them together, your soles of your feet, in a laying down Baddha Konasana. So our soles are together and our hands are together at the peace signs and the toes, and our elbows are moving out. And then we're just gonna let go and hold on to the right leg and bring the left leg down and hug in that right knee and really stretch and flex that left leg down. And then switch, bring that left knee in and let the right leg come down and really hug that left leg in. Flex that right leg and just really open up that front. And then gently let that left leg come down. And then just lift your torso, lift your buttocks, and just let your tailbone come long. And this time we're going to put our feet together and then slide them down. And then when they get to the bottom, just let them relax. Palms up. Maybe tuck your scapula, those chicken wings, in. Your chin is slightly pitched downward. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out. And now is the time for you to spend a few minutes in Shavasana, corpse pose, letting it all go and practicing just being present, breathing normally. when thoughts come into your head, acknowledge them and try to let them go for now. Stay in Shavasana for as long as you need to enjoy the beautiful peace. You may pause this, set a timer, or simply come up, coming to your side, and with reverence sitting up into easy pose. Taking a few deep breaths. I hope you enjoyed this practice on demand. My goal is to put one a week out there for my clients, and for my clients to introduce yoga maybe even on a daily basis. So I hope you practice and re-practice this video, and look forward to the next one coming next week. Namaste.